the Stoic method.
Hello everyone. Welcome to our exploration of life's essentials through the lens of Stoic philosophy. In today's video, titled 6 Stoic Reflections on Nature and Simplicity, we dive into how ancient wisdom can illuminate our modern lives. We live in a world where the allure of complexity and materialism often overshadows simple joys. By turning to Stoicism, we find a path that leads us back to the heart of what truly matters. Join me as we uncover these timeless teachings and how they can enrich our everyday experiences. Stoicism, originating in ancient Greece and Rome, teaches us to distinguish between what is and isn't within our control. Thinkers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus highlighted the importance of living in harmony with nature and embracing simplicity for inner peace and happiness. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." This philosophy is incredibly pertinent today, where the quest for more often results in less satisfaction. In this segment, let's explore how these Stoic principles can be a beacon for us in the maze of our modern existence. 1. Embracing nature's rhythms, the Stoic way of life. In this reflection, we focus on syncing our lives with nature's rhythms. Look at the cycles of day and night, the changing seasons, and the flow of natural processes. Can we adjust our daily routines to match these natural patterns? Consider waking with the sunrise and resting with the sunset, planning activities in tune with the weather, and respecting the pace of natural growth. This alignment fosters a profound sense of balance and unity with the world. 2. Material minimalism, the path to freedom. Stoicism promotes a minimalist lifestyle, suggesting that true freedom comes from desiring less rather than having more. Reflect on your possessions and ask yourself what genuinely brings value to your life. By identifying and eliminating the superfluous, we open up space for what truly matters. This process is not about deprivation, but about recognizing and focusing on our essential needs, leading to a liberating sense of simplicity and contentment. 3. Mindful consumption, a Stoic approach to resources. Mindful consumption is an essential Stoic practice. It involves being aware of the resources we consume and their impact on the environment. Stoicism teaches us to use resources thoughtfully, reducing waste and promoting sustainability. This reflection encourages us to choose products that are eco-friendly, to recycle, and to be mindful of our carbon footprint. Adopting such habits not only aligns with Stoic values, but also contributes to the well-being of our planet. 4. Finding solace in solitude, the Stoic retreat. Stoicism values solitude as a means to personal growth and reflection. Spending time alone, especially in nature, provides a unique opportunity for introspection and connection with the larger world. Whether it's a solitary walk in the woods, a quiet morning in a garden, or simply a moment of stillness away from the hustle of everyday life, these practices allow us to recharge and gain clarity, enhancing our understanding of ourselves and our place in the world. 5. Simple pleasures, appreciating the basics. Stoicism teaches us to find joy in life's simple pleasures. The gentle rustle of leaves, the smell of rain, the laughter of a loved one. Such moments offer profound contentment. This reflection encourages us to be present and to savor these small everyday experiences. By appreciating the beauty and simplicity, we cultivate a sense of gratitude and happiness that isn't dependent on external circumstances or material possessions. 6. Mindful relationships, the Stoic social circle. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of deep, meaningful relationships over superficial ones. This reflection urges us to evaluate our social connections. Are they enriching our lives? Fostering a few close, authentic relationships can be more fulfilling than maintaining numerous superficial connections. By investing time and emotional energy in people who truly matter, we create a supportive network that contributes to our growth and well-being, reflecting the Stoic pursuit of a meaningful life. Now let's pause for a moment. Reflect on your own life. How do you connect with nature? Do you find joy in simplicity, Assess your possessions, your lifestyle. Are they aligned with the principles of simplicity and mindfulness? Integrating these Stoic reflections into your life could be the key to a more serene and fulfilling existence. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. How do you see these principles playing out in your daily life? Let's reflect on the life of Seneca, a man of wealth who embraced and preached the virtue of simplicity. His writings inspire us to find richness, not in material possessions, but in philosophical understanding and personal growth. Also, consider modern individuals who choose minimalist lifestyles, echoing the Stoic belief in the value of essentials. These stories are not just historical or theoretical musings. They are living proof of the power of simplicity. In today's journey through Stoic philosophy, we've explored 6 reflections on the importance of nature and simplicity. These teachings urge us to shed the superfluous, to connect deeply with the natural world, and to find joy in the basics of life. Remember Epictetus's words, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." Let this guide you as you incorporate these Stoic principles into your life, seeking contentment and peace in simplicity and nature. For those inspired to delve deeper into Stoic philosophy and its application in today's world, I encourage you to subscribe and follow for more content. Consider reading works by contemporary authors like Ryan Holiday or revisiting the classic texts of ancient Stoic philosophers. Embrace these principles of nature and simplicity and embark on a transformative journey towards a more serene and meaningful life. Thank you for joining me today, and may your path towards simplicity and harmony with nature be as enriching as it is enlightening.
The Stoic Method.
Hello and welcome to our community of seekers and learners. In today's fast-paced world, where chaos seems to be the norm, stress has intertwined itself with our daily lives. But imagine if ancient wisdom could unlock the door to a calmer, more fulfilling existence. That's exactly what Stoic philosophy, with its roots in ancient Greece and Rome, offers us. In this video, we're diving into 6 transformative Stoic strategies that promise to steer us through life's complexities with a serene and balanced mindset. Stoicism isn't just a philosophy, it's a practical toolkit for managing our thoughts and emotions, helping us to flourish in any situation. Join me on this enlightening journey as we rediscover age-old wisdom for contemporary tranquility. Stoicism, born in the 3rd century BC, is more than a philosophy. It's a way of life. It teaches self-control and resilience as antidotes to destructive emotions. Think of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, ancient guides who taught us to focus on what we can control, our thoughts, perceptions, and actions. This approach is incredibly relevant in our modern era. It teaches us to direct our energy inward, shaping our responses rather than being at the mercy of external events. I remember when I first encountered Stoicism, it was like finding a compass in a storm. Its principles, focused on internal strength, have been a grounding force in my life, especially during challenging times. 1. Understanding and embracing the dichotomy of control. Recognizing what we can and cannot control is a cornerstone of Stoicism. When we focus on our actions and attitudes, we empower ourselves. For instance, you can't control a sudden rainstorm during your outdoor event, but you can control how you adapt to it. It's about finding peace in the midst of chaos by adjusting our mindset and reactions. This principle is a powerful tool for minimizing stress and enhancing our overall well-being. 2. Practicing mindfulness and living in the present. Stoicism emphasizes mindfulness, encouraging us to live in the now. When we worry about future uncertainties or dwell on past mistakes, we invite stress. Instead, by being present and immersing ourselves in the current moment, we can greatly reduce anxiety. Consider the act of eating. If we savor each bite, appreciating the flavors and textures rather than mindlessly consuming our meal while distracted by thoughts or screens, we enhance our experience and reduce stress. 3. Developing resilience through adversity. Stoics view adversities as opportunities to cultivate resilience. Instead of perceiving challenges as setbacks, we can see them as chances to grow stronger and more adaptable. Imagine facing a job loss. It's undoubtedly tough. However, By embracing this situation as an opportunity to explore new career paths or to develop new skills, we can transform a stressful scenario into a growth experience. This proactive approach to adversity builds resilience and inner strength. 4. Cultivating emotional intelligence. Stoicism teaches us to develop emotional intelligence, understanding and managing our emotions without being overwhelmed. This means recognizing our emotional responses, discerning why we feel a certain way, and then choosing a rational and calm reaction. For instance, if we feel anger bubbling up during a conflict, we can acknowledge this emotion, understand its source, and then respond in a measured, constructive way. This skill is invaluable for navigating personal and professional relationships with less stress. 5. Practicing gratitude. Gratitude is a key Stoic strategy for combating stress. By consciously focusing on what we're thankful for, we shift our perspective from scarcity to abundance. This could be as simple as acknowledging the comfort of a warm bed or the support of a friend. When we start our day by listing things we're grateful for, we set a positive tone, reducing the anxiety that stems from wanting more or comparing ourselves to others. 6. Embracing a philosophy of simplicity. Stoicism promotes living simply, which means valuing essential, meaningful aspects of life over superficial pursuits. In a world where we're constantly bombarded with messages urging us to want more and be more, Stoicism invites us to find contentment in simplicity. This could mean decluttering our living space, spending more time with loved ones, or finding joy in nature. By focusing on what truly matters, we alleviate the stress associated with materialistic and societal pressures. Reflection. Reflect on how these Stoic practices could be woven into the fabric of your daily life. Imagine the profound changes that could occur if you consistently applied these principles, turning stress into serenity, challenges into opportunities, and embracing gratitude and simplicity. This mindful shift can have a transformative impact on your overall quality of life. Challenge yourself to implement at least one of these strategies each day and observe the positive changes it brings. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor laden with immense responsibilities, found solace in Stoicism, maintaining composure amidst chaos. His meditations is a testament to the power of Stoic thought. In a modern context, I know a successful entrepreneur who embodies Stoicism. Facing business upheavals, he centers himself not on the issues, but on his reaction to them, maintaining a stress-free approach to problem-solving. In summary, these 6 Stoic strategies offer a pathway to a more relaxed and stress-free life. They teach us to focus on what we can control, live in the present, view challenges as growth opportunities, manage our emotions, practice gratitude, and to live simply. By integrating these principles into our daily lives, we can achieve a state of calm and centeredness, regardless of external circumstances. In the words of Epictetus, we cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them. Let this guide us in our pursuit of a stress-free life. Thank you for joining this journey into Stoic philosophy and its application in modern life. If you're interested in exploring more ways to incorporate Stoicism into your daily routine, please subscribe for more content. For further reading, I recommend the works of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus. Remember, a stress-free life begins with the choices we make internally. Start applying these Stoic strategies today and watch as they transform your approach to life's challenges.
The Stoic method.
Stoicism, an ancient philosophy hailing from Greece and Rome, offers more than just moral teachings. It provides practical strategies for living wisely. The Stoic sages, including Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, emphasized virtues like self-control, resilience, and integrity, which are key to effective communication. In the Stoic view, how we express ourselves and understand others is integral to our quest for a virtuous, meaningful life. Understanding before being understood. Explanation. The foundation of effective communication lies in active listening, a concept deeply rooted in Stoic teachings. Marcus Aurelius championed the idea of understanding the context before forming judgments, a practice that fosters deeper understanding and respect in conversations. Exercise. Challenge yourself to practice active listening in your next discussion. Focus entirely on the speaker's words, resisting the urge to interrupt or formulate your response while they are still talking. Speaking with purpose, not impulse. Explanation. Stoicism teaches us the importance of thoughtful speech. Words should serve a purpose, to inform, persuade, or connect, rather than simply filling a silence or reacting emotionally. Real-life scenario. Reflect on a recent workplace meeting or a family dinner where you might have spoken on impulse. Consider how pausing to think before speaking could have changed the dynamic of the conversation. The strategic use of silence. Explanation. Embracing silence is a powerful Stoic tool. It's not an awkward pause, but a thoughtful break that allows for reflection and respect, leading to a more considered response. Interactive exercise. In your next conversation, consciously employ a brief silence before responding. Notice how this changes both your reply and the overall interaction. Clarity and brevity in speech. Explanation. As Epictetus put it, do not say more than is necessary. Strive for clear and concise communication, avoiding unnecessary verbosity that can cloud your message. Personal anecdote. I once attended a conference where a speaker's message was lost amidst overly complex and lengthy explanations. It reminded me of the power and elegance of simplicity in communication. Empathy, the heart of connection. Explanation. Stoicism advocates for understanding emotions, both ours and others. Empathy in communication fosters deeper connections and mutual understanding. Interactive element. Think back to a recent disagreement. How could an empathetic approach have changed the outcome? Composure amidst conflict. Explanation. In disagreements, Stoics advocate for maintaining calm and rationality. This approach prevents escalation and promotes constructive dialogue. Historical case study. Reflect on the story of Cato the Younger, who remained composed and principled even when faced with the formidable Julius Caesar. Balancing honesty with tact. Explanation. Stoicism values honesty, but it must be tempered with tact. It's not just about being truthful, but also about being considerate and respectful. Practical exercise. Next time you need to deliver a difficult message, think about how to express it truthfully, yet considerately. Practice this approach and observe its impact. Learning from feedback. Explanation. Stoicism embraces the concept of lifelong learning and growth. View feedback, even when critical, as an opportunity to refine your communication skills. Interactive task. Seek honest feedback on your communication style from a trusted friend or colleague. Reflect on this input and create an action plan for improvement. Leading by example in communication. Explanation. True communication extends beyond words. It's about embodying the principles you espouse. Your actions often speak louder than your words, showcasing the Stoic virtues in practice. Self-reflection. Assess how your actions align with your words. Are you consistent in your speech and behavior? Deep dive into each strategy. Let's explore each strategy in more depth, integrating anecdotes, exercises, and reflections to fully grasp their application in our modern lives. 1. Deep listening. The first step to understanding. Listening is an active process, not a passive one. In our daily interactions, how often do we listen with the intent to understand, rather than simply waiting for our turn to speak? This section will include exercises to develop active listening skills and anecdotes, demonstrating its impact. 2. Purposeful speech. The art of meaningful conversation. Every word we utter should serve a purpose. This section will delve into techniques for speaking with intention, using examples from business negotiations and personal relationships to illustrate how purposeful speech can change the outcome of interactions. 3. Silence, a tool of the wise. Silence is often overlooked in communication, yet, as Stoics understand, it's a powerful tool. This section will explore the strategic use of silence, with exercises to practice this in real-life situations. 4. Clarity and brevity, the essence of effective communication. The ability to express ideas clearly and concisely is a hallmark of great communication. This section will offer tips and exercises to hone this skill, along with examples from famous speeches and writings. 5. Empathy, understanding beyond words. Empathy allows us to connect on a deeper level. This section will explore how to cultivate empathy and use it to enhance communication, with real-life stories and reflective exercises. 6. Maintaining composure in conflict. Staying calm and composed in heated situations is a challenge. This section will provide strategies and examples from historical and modern contexts, demonstrating the power of composure in resolving conflicts. 7. Honesty with tact, the balance of truthfulness. Speaking the truth is important, but so is the manner in which it's conveyed. This section will focus on techniques for balancing honesty with tact, using real-life scenarios for illustration.
Fate, the gift of feedback, a tool for improvement.
Feedback, though sometimes hard to hear, is essential for growth. This section will offer guidance on how to receive and utilize feedback effectively, along with personal stories of growth through feedback. 9. Leading by example. Actions speak louder than words. Our actions often communicate more effectively than our words. This final section will emphasize the importance of embodying the principles of Stoic communication, with examples and exercises to practice this in daily life. Throughout each section, reflective questions and interactive elements will be included to encourage personal connection with the material and practical application of the concepts. Seneca's guidance to Nero. Explore the complex relationship between Seneca and Emperor Nero, highlighting how Seneca's Stoic principles guided his advice and actions in a challenging political landscape. My personal journey with Stoicism. Share anecdotes from my own experiences where Stoic principles significantly improved my communication and relationships, both professionally and personally. This guide is a comprehensive exploration of Stoic communication strategies, tailored for modern men seeking to improve their interactions and connections. By integrating these principles into our daily lives, we can achieve not just better conversations, but also a deeper understanding and a more fulfilling life. I encourage you to continue exploring Stoicism and its practical applications in communication and beyond. Engage with our community online, subscribe for more insights, and delve into both contemporary and classic Stoic literature. Most importantly, apply these strategies in your daily interactions and observe the profound impact they can have on your communication and relationships.
The Stoic method.
Hello and welcome, everyone. In today's episode, we're diving into a vital aspect of Stoicism and its practicality in our daily lives, mastering the art of managing anger. In an era where minor frustrations can lead to major outbursts, it's crucial to learn how Stoicism, a philosophy that has withstood centuries, guides us in navigating this intense emotion. Stoicism teaches self-control and the power of rational thinking. The Stoics, like Marcus Aurelius, believed that our reactions, more than the events themselves, often cause greater harm. This philosophy encourages us to replace impulsive reactions with reasoned responses. Let's explore how. 1. Self-awareness. Recognizing triggers. Understanding your anger triggers is crucial. It could be specific words, actions, or situations. Pay attention to patterns in your reactions. Are you more irritable when stressed or tired? Recognizing these triggers allows you to anticipate and manage your response. It's about being proactive rather than reactive in moments of anger. 2. Pause before reacting. The power of reflection. When anger flares, impose a deliberate pause. Use this time to breathe and reflect. Consider the consequences of acting on your anger. Ask yourself if there is a more constructive response. This pause creates space between stimulus and response, giving you the opportunity to choose a reaction that aligns with your values and goals. 3. Empathy, understanding others. Empathy is a powerful tool for diffusing anger. Try to understand the situation from the other person's perspective. Consider their motivations and challenges. This doesn't mean agreeing with them, but understanding their viewpoint can reduce feelings of anger and lead to more compassionate and effective responses. 4. Objective reasoning, fact versus interpretation. Dissect the situation objectively. Distinguish between what actually happened and your interpretation of it. Anger often comes from a misinterpreted situation or an assumed intent. By focusing on the facts, you can evaluate whether your anger is truly justified and how best to address the situation. 5. Long-term consequences, the bigger picture. Think about the potential long-term impacts of acting on your anger. Will it harm your relationships, career, or personal growth? Sometimes, the temporary satisfaction of expressing anger pales in comparison to the lasting damage it can cause. Considering these consequences helps in making more thoughtful and constructive choices. 6. Controlled breathing. Calm your body. Use controlled breathing to physically calm your body's anger response. Deep, slow breaths signal your brain to relax, reducing the intensity of anger. This physiological change can provide a clearer perspective, helping you to respond in a more measured and rational manner, rather than reacting impulsively. 7. Channeling anger. Positive actions. Channel your anger into positive, constructive action. This could be problem-solving, initiating a calm discussion, or engaging in a physical activity to release tension. Use the energy of your anger as a catalyst for positive change, turning a potentially negative emotion into an opportunity for improvement and growth. 8. Regular reflection. Grow from anger. Regularly reflect on instances when you felt angry. What triggered it? How did you respond? What were the outcomes? Use these reflections as learning experiences. This process of self-analysis helps you understand your anger better and develop more effective strategies for managing it in the future. 9. Practicing forgiveness. Release resentment. Embracing forgiveness is vital. Holding on to anger often harms you more than the person who wronged you. Forgiveness is about letting go of grudges and resentment for your own peace of mind. It's a personal process that leads to emotional freedom and can significantly improve your overall well-being. Think about the last time you were angry. How did you handle it? Could you have applied any of these Stoic tactics for a better outcome? I encourage you to share your experiences in the comments below and how you might approach similar situations in the future. Consider the inspiring story of Nelson Mandela. After spending 27 years in prison, subjected to harsh conditions and unjust treatment, he emerged not with bitterness, but with a resolve to forge peace and reconciliation in South Africa. His ability to forgive those who wronged him and focus on the greater good of his nation is a profound example of Stoic principles in action. Mandela's choice to replace anger and resentment with forgiveness and understanding